Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnu Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha सदास्मेर वक्त्रं कृपापूर्णनेत्रं स्थिरं दीनमित्रं जनप्रीतिपात्रं सुविज्ञातशास्त्रं कषायाक्तवस्त्रं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे We will recite the first three shlokas. जटाटवी गलज्जलप्रवाहपावितस्थले गलेवलम्ब्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां ढमढमढमढमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवम् जटाकटाहसम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्झरी विलोलवीचिवल्लरी विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटपट्टपावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे प्रतिक्षणं मम धराधरेन्द्रनन्दिनी विलासबन्धुबन्धुरस्फुरद्दिगन्तसन्तति प्रमोदमानमानसे कृपाकटाक्षघोरणी निरुद्धदुर्धरापदि क्वचिद्दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमे तु वस्तुनि. Fourth shloka we'll see today. जटा भुजंग पिंगलस्फुरत् फणामणिप्रभा कदम्ब कुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्धसिन्धुरस्फुरत् त्वगुत्तरीयमेदुरे मनोविनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूतभर्तरि. I will teach you. This is just for you to know which shloka we are doing. I will teach you each and every word as usual. See here, Jata Bhujanga, there will be another version as Lata Bhujanga. We will see both. So, Jata Bhujanga means, Jata means twisted, coiled hair, okay, twisted lock. In Tamil we call na jadai, jada potuko. So we take 3 strands and then we put that jadai. Jata bhujanga would be coiled snake which is twisted around Shiva's neck. Jata bhujanga, because jata means twisted, that meaning is there. So Jata Bhujanga means a Bhujanga which is twisted around Shiva's neck, in keeping with the first shloka, Galevalambya Lambita. Okay. So there is another version which I said is Lata Bhujanga. The snake is like a creeper. Lata means creeper. So Lata Bhujanga means the Bhujanga is like a creeper around his neck. Okay. It is not twisted. It is like a creeper. A creeper is also twisted anyway, right? If it has to support itself, it has to twist around something. So it is a creeper which is twisted around his neck, or it is the snake is twisted. Sorry, the actual meaning, the snake is twisted like a creeper around his neck. Okay? Lata Bhujanga. So anyway, the snake is twisted around his neck in whichever way form. And this snake which is twisted around his neck is Pingala. Pingala is the color which describes the color of the snake. Golden brown or yellow brown. We saw in Aditya Hridayam also. Pingala means golden brown, yellowish brown, or it can also mean orange brown. Okay, because generally when you look at the Jatamudi, um, when you see people with jata, it will be brownish in color, and sometimes yellowish also, sometimes golden also, sometimes reddish brown. That is how the jata usually looks. So this jata is in this of this color. So jata bhujanga would also mean who has jata like snakes. That is the loose strand of jata. Each jata is like a snake. There is another interpretation like this also. You can take that meaning from this. That is how you can interpret it in both ways also. The one who has a jata, his loose strand is like a snake. Sorry. So each loose jata is each snake. And the snake is, so either the jata is like a snake or the jata itself, each one is a snake. And since the jata is also reddish brown or goldish brown, then the snake is also reddish brown or goldish. So what is the actual meaning of jata bhujanga then? We can see it in both ways. One is each of his loose jata is a snake, which is pingala, golden brown, and or it is not a snake, but it is like a snake, okay, and is golden. So jata bhujanga, pingala, surat mani prabha, okay, and each snake has a hood, okay. If you imagine that each jata is a snake, then each snake has a hood with spurat, shining um, gem, and this gem is spreading its prabha. Prabha means it's prakasha, okay, it's shining rays. Each gem is spreading its shining rays. Mani prabha, mani means gem, you know that. Surat mani prabha means, surat means shining. And what is happening with this light? This light is spreading everywhere, okay. Kadamba kunkuma drava pralipta digvadu mukhe. Okay, this is very poetic here. So this each snake has a hood and it has a gem on its head, okay, and it is shining, and it is sending out a collection of, kadamba means collection. We used to buy this kadamba mala, we'll say, no. When you want to make mala for Bhagavan, if you tell him I want kadamba mala, then they will make mala of various flowers of various colors and sizes, that is called kadamba mixture. Kadamba collection of all the flowers is called kadamba mala. So here this is not a mala, the light is collection of all the lights. So you can imagine, it is up to your imagination whether you look at it as same colors coming from each gem, okay. If you visualize many snakes are there, it's a collection of, let us say it's white rays, okay, then it's collection of white rays. But if you say that each gem has a different color, then it is a collection of various colors. So it's up to us to imagine, because the language allows us to imagine and interpret it in any ways. The Sanskritam, the word allows us to do that. So kadamba kunkuma drava. So the kunkuma is here is saffron, okay. So he's saying that each gem has a saffron color, okay, has a saffron color. So He's not allowing us to imagine now. He says it is saffron color. Okay. The saffron color rays, they are shining. Because how we know it is saffron? Kunkuma is saffron. Generally, kunkuma is sindura. Sindura aruna vigraham, trinayanam, we say in Lalita Sahasranam also. Sindura is the morning rising sun is orange, no? That is the color. That is the color the kunkuma also should be. But nowadays they make it very brown. Some kunkumas are almost very dark in color, dark brown. But generally kunkuma means it will be orangish, like the rising sun. So this shining gem is of saffron color, kunkuma drava. Drava means liquid. Okay, it is almost like a liquid. Liquid means not literally liquid. This liquidy saffron colored light. Okay, it's almost like a liquid which is coming from the hood of the snake and it is spreading in all directions. Since it is spreading, he is comparing it to a liquid like thing. It is spreading out in all direction. All direction is here. Which word refers to direction? Dig. Okay. Dig. There is a word. Dig badu muke. That dig means direction. So this light is filling all the directions with its color, like a liquid which is spreading everywhere. It means the light is flowing and spreading. And now he is becoming very poetic. These directions, dik, are compared to the faces of a vadu. Vadu means bride, a maiden. So there are 8 directions, ashtadiks, okay, which means there are 8 vadus, 8 brides or 8 maidens. So instead of saying sky, okay, he could have simply said the color is filling the sky. He doesn't say that. The color, the sindura, it is like kunkuma. Since he said it is kunkuma drava, he is visualizing the sky as ashtadik devatas, and the directions are the faces of a bride, and it is filling their forehead. Okay, the sindura is filling everywhere. So in other words, the sky is lit up with this saffron color because of the light that is coming from the gem. Spurat diganta santati. Santati means so continuously, okay, without any break. Santati pramodamana. Oh, sorry. I went to the previous one. Kadamba kunkumadrava pralipta digvadhu mukhe. This collection of this saffron is filling the sky. Mada, then dish means directions. Okay. So this above meaning, if you take jata bhujanga as each jata as a snake, then many snakes and many gems, and so there is a collection of various colors. Or if you take as one snake which is thick like a jata and is twisted or coiled around his neck, then again even in that, even if it is single gem, from the single gem there are a lot of rays coming from the single gem. So even then you can say the collection of saffron like color coming from the single money. Both are okay. Hanamani. Hana means food. Okay. Hana means food. Then next, Shiva is wearing an uttariya. Okay. Madanda Sindura Spurat Twag Uttariyam. Twag Uttariyam. Uttariyam means upper garment. And this Uttariyam is made of twak. Twak means skin. So Shiva is wearing Uttariya, which is made of skin, and the twak is thick. Okay. Medura. Medura means thick. It's a thick twak. And the skin belongs to Sindhura. Sindhura here means Elephant. Elephant has another name, Sindura. This thick skin is of an elephant. The skin of an elephant, which is Madandha. Mada Andha. Andha means blind. Blind through arrogance. Mada means arrogance. Okay. Madam pidichayana madri doesn't know what it is doing, where it is going. That is Madanda. An elephant which is blind due to arrogance. So that elephant's skin Shiva is wearing as a Uttariya, and that skin is thick. Okay. This elephant skin, which is his Uttariyam, which is his upper garments, Spurati. Spurati means it shakes, it's moving. Madand Sindura Spurat. Okay, Spurat is there. Spurat means shining, shaking. Many meanings are there for one word. Okay, it is also moving as Shiva is doing the Chanda Taandava. Chanda Taandava. So it is either flying because there will be wind anyway. So due to the wind also, and also because Shiva is also spinning and dancing. So it is moving. There is a story behind this elephant skin. How Shiva got this Madanda Sundara Tvak. So the rishis, there were rishis in Darukavana. And the rishis of this Darukavana, they thought that one doesn't require any Atma Jnana for moksha. Okay? Jnana eva moksha. That is Shastra Vakya. But they thought I don't need any Atma Jnanam and all. It is enough if I continue to keep doing karma. I keep earning more and more punya. And the punya is enough to keep me happy, and it will relieve me from all the papas. So that doing karma is enough. So being Vaidika. Vaidika means doing only the karma which is given in the karma kanda portion of Veda. They thought that is enough. You don't need the Uttara Bhaga of the Veda. So they started doing only karma. So they started offering ahuti to the devatas, nourishing the devatas. Now, who are these devatas? The devatas are also reporting to Bhagavan only. Bhishasmat vatah pavate bhisho devi suryaha. So Taittiriya Upanishad is there. So Shiva had to teach them a lesson, correct them. Lesson in the sense we should not think Bhagavan is punishing, that they have to put some buddhi, because they are sattvikas, They are people who believe in Veda, they are people who believe in Shastra, they are people who believe in Dharma. And these rishis are people who are given to Dharma, and they are devotees. Now, but somehow they believe that karma is enough to relieve one from samsara. Samsara means from the cycle of birth and death. The sukrutas, they have shraddha. So, but their shraddha was only in the karma kanda, not in the jnana kanda. So out of karunya, Shiva wanted to put them back on track, teach them a lesson. And a lesson is always in keeping with the intensity of the mistake, right? So Shiva took Vishnu as his partner in this divine Nataka, and he told Vishnu, "Hey Hari, you assume the form of Mohini, and you enter this Darukavanam where the rishis are residing, and you go where the rishi patnis are there. Okay, you go. Where the rishis are there." So Mahavishnu took the form of Mohini, and he went to Darukavana. And meanwhile, Shiva assumed the form of a Bhikshanda. Bhikshanda kolam, means as a begging person with a bowl, Bhikshe Patram in his hand, and naked also, and a Yuva also. Okay. And Mahavishnu assumed the form of Mohini and entered the dwelling places of the rishis and Dwarkavana. When Mohini went there, the rishis saw the Mohini. when you are in doing a karma, then you are supposed to have a very strict uh, vrata. You can't break your vrata. There are many vratas, many disciplines are there. And they saw Mohini and they lost all their viveka. Viveka means the ability to discriminate the truth from untruth, right from wrong. So the rishis got strongly excited, sexually of course. When I say strongly excited, it means sexually excited. And they followed Mohini wherever she went. And Mohini also kept on playing with them, she kept leading them here and there. They were all going after her. Now the purpose was to distract them from the karma. So she was leading, Mahavishnu was leading them here and there. And they were all after her. They watched her movements, they watched her body, they watched her face. They were totally lost. And all their saucham, their ekagrita, everything. Even kala is very important while performing a karma. You should not miss the time also. So everything they forgot. The vratas were broken. Meanwhile, Lord Shiva also entered the Parnakutira of the Rishi Patnis. And there he started singing in a very beautiful voice, and he was roaming around in the forest as a bhikshanda, as a beggar. And the wives of the rishis, the Rishi Patnis, saw this young, handsome bhikshanda and they lost their heart to him. The fellow was handsome, the fellow was singing very beautifully, and they too became excited. And they followed Shiva wherever he went. And they surrounded him, and they were trying to satisfy him in various ways by offering food, offering fruits, all this. And it is also said like Shiva multiplied himself and appeared in the mind of each woman, like we have in Krishna who did in Vrindavan, Rasa Leela, like that. Shiva appeared. So each one thought she is with one Bhikshanda. And they all enjoyed heartily, being with this Bhikshanda. And Mahavishnu, meanwhile, in the form of Mohini, deliberately led the rishis to the place where the Rishi Patnis were, because they have to see the Rishi Patnis totally lost. And they have given their heart to the Bhiksha and the Shiva. And these fellows, all this while, they were following Mohini. And suddenly when they saw the Rishi Patnis attracted to this Bhikshanda, immediately they woke up, oh my God, what's happening? How can our wives do this? This is not fair. So as long as they were after Mohini, they were okay. The minute they saw their wives going after Bhikshanda, they woke up. Okay. They got very angry with Mohini. But they were more angry with Shiva, because he spoiled the chastity of their wives. Because they also have to keep up the vrata. Then they all, once again, they all realized what was going on. They realized somebody is trying to spoil their vratam. And they all came together once again. They came to their senses and decided to perform a yajna to destroy this young bhikshu, okay, a young bhikshanda. So when you use Agni Karma to destroy someone, it is called Abhichara Prayoga. It's not a Satvika ritual. It's more to destroy. It's not good. Okay? Dushprayoga. But Dushprayogam is there. But for that also one has to pay when you do Dushprayoga of the Veda, of the mantras. Then you will have to pay for that also. But anyway, they performed this yaga, and from the yaga kunda came a tiger. They commanded the tiger to kill the Bhikshanda. So Lord Shiva killed the tiger and wore the skin around his waist. Then they created a trident, to kill Shiva, and Shiva took it as his ayuda. Then they created a deer with sharp horns to kill Shiva. Shiva wore it in his left hand, Shiva has a deer in his hand. Later they created many snakes, you know, black cobras to kill Shiva. And Lord Shiva wore them as his ornaments. That is how, you know, this in this shloka we also saw that we can interpret it as Shiva having many snakes as his jata. So it came from this yaga only. So you can, so Shiva has a lot of snakes around it, on his body
So,
actually.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Rumba Alaga explain Panel, because in dance we represent Shiva's hasta with a man and a maru.
Ah,
Man is on the left,
ah,
and Maru வந்து ரைட்ல வரும்.
mm.
அது ரொம்ப அழகா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணீர். I can so relate. Thank you.
So she's a dancer, you know. So that's why she's enjoying. She can visualize a lot of things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Then later they so they created many snakes, you know, countless black snakes, cobras, and Shiva wore them as his ornaments. Then they brought forth an elephant. So this is where the context comes. And this elephant, definitely, if it is going to kill Shiva, it will be arrogant only, you know, intoxicated arrogance, intoxicated due to arrogance. And Shiva killed the elephant and wore the skin as his upper garment, Uttari. For this only we started this story. Then of course they created countless Bhutaganas to kill Shiva, and Shiva made them his own Shivaganas. Then they created a Damaru to kill. I don't know how a Damaru will kill Shiva. Maybe the sound. Sometimes sound kills, you know. So Lord Shiva wore it in his hand. Then they created an Asura. We call him as Muyalaka, no? You can see that at the feet of Shiva and also Dakshinamurti also. And Shiva held put him under his feet, that Asura, and the fire also was sent to destroy Shiva, and Shiva held the fire also. We'll see the meaning of Dakshinamurti later of Shiva. I think it is in Dakshinamurti Stotram, it is described very beautifully. We'll see that later. There are many shlokas, then in the context we'll see. So all the Dushanas became Shiva's Bhushana. Then the rishis realized that, okay, the one who is standing in front of us is not an ordinary person. And they started wondering who he is. Their anger subsided, you know. So when you are extremely angry, you are not able to see the truth. The anger has to come down. And then they became calm and they started wondering. They wanted to know who Shiva is. So that desire to know the truth, when it set in, then Shiva appeared with all the bhushanas. And of course, he would have done Upadesha to him, to all of the rishis and the rishi patnis. And then, of course, they realized for Atma Jnanam, the Uttara Bhava is also important. Both Karma Kanda alone is not important. One has to go through the Jnana Kanda. Jnanat eva mokshaha iti they understood. So Madanda Sindara Spuratva can be interpreted as the elephant skin which is worn as his upper garment, this Uttarium, is spinning like a mad elephant as Shiva dances. Okay, that meaning also comes when you look at this word. Or Shiva is wearing an upper garment which is made of the skin of a mad elephant which came to attack him at Dwarukavana. So the second one is more appropriate. We can't say that uh, the skin of Shiva is like a mad elephant is moving. We can't say, because the focus is on Shiva. We won't give focus to the Uttariya. The Uttariya is special because Shiva is wearing and Shiva is dancing. The focus is on Shiva's Taandava. So we'll take the first interpretation. First interpretation is the skin which is, the second interpretation where the skin is of a mad elephant. Instead of saying the skin is moving madly. Okay. Mano Vinodam Adbhutam Um, Vibhartu Bhuta Bhartari. Okay. Bhuta Bharta means protector. Bharta means protector, supporter, master. So Bhuta Bharta means one who is the protector or supporter or master of the Jivas. Bhuta Bharta. That's why a husband is called Bharta. You introduce your husband, he is my Bharta. Because he is the one who sustains the family, protects the family. He is the master and he is the lord of the family. So Bhuta Bhartari, my mind, Manaha, may my mind Bibhartu, cherish. May my mind cherish, may my mind experience this Adbhuta, wonderful, marvelous, Vinoda, play, Vinodam Adbhutam. Okay, Adbhuta means wonder. Vinoda Adbhuta Taandava of Shiva, and of course Parvati was already mentioned in the previous shloka. We have to bring Parvati in every shloka. May my mind cherish this dance, this beautiful, wonderful dance of Lord Shiva. May my mind revel with joy, this beautiful Tandava of Shiva, who is the consort of Parvati, who is the sustainer of all the Jivas. So may moment of my moment of my life, may I revel in Shiva. Ratif Pratikshanam Mama. This is from the first shloka, right? Second shloka. Ratif Pratikshanam, the second shloka. May that Shiva Tanotu, protect us. Naha. Tanotu Naha. May my mind revel in that Shiva who is wearing a golden brown bhujanga. Okay, golden brown or whatever, reddish brown, reddish yellow bhujanga around his neck, and which has a raised hood with gem, money on its raised hood, and a light from the gem or the gems collectively um, is collectively spreading in the sky like a liquid saffron, and it is adorning the forehead of the Dik Vadhu, the bride, on the forehead of the bride, Dik bride. And his upper garment is made of the skin of mad elephant, and that Uttariya is flying in the breeze, and it is also shaking and spinning as Shiva dances. So may my mind cherish this wonderful Tandava of Lord Shiva, who is the sustainer of the universe. In other words, he is the one who sustains me. So this is how he is singing. Who Ravana, after 1,000 years, Shiva wouldn't let him go for 1,000 years. Fifth shloka, I will teach you the shloka. Don't worry, fourth shloka. Fifth shloka, Sahasra Lochana Prabhrutya Shesha Lekha Shekaras Prasuna Dhuli Dhorani Vidhusarangri okay, Angri Pita Bhuhu Bhujanga Raja Malaya Nibadha Jata Jutakaha Shriyai Chiraya Jayatam Chakora Bandhu Shekaraha. This is also very beautiful. Sahasra means 1,000, you know. Sahasra Lochana. Lochana means eyes. Okay. Sahasra Lochana. Prabhuti means etc. Okay. Prabhuti is a big word for etc. Ya Kundendu Tusharahara Davalaya Shubhra Vastra Vitraya Veena Vardanda Mandita Varaya Shweta Padmasana Ya Brahmachyuta Shankara Prabhuti Vihi. There also that Prabhuti is there. So Prabhuti Vihi means etc. Prabhuti means etc. Okay. So Sahasra Lochana Prabhuti means etc. You have to add Gandharva, Yaksha, Kinnara, etc. Okay. I will come to that later. You must be wondering why I am suddenly saying Gandharva. Asesha means without any baki, without leaving anything. Nothing is left out. Okay. Without anything being left out. The entire, in other words, the entire, everything. And Lekha means line. Lekha. Vidyut Lekha, we say, no? Vidyut Lekha means the lightning, the line of Lekha, line, lightning. Lakshman Rekha, to kill all the cockroaches. They have Lakshman Rekha, they have named it for that. Okay. Shekara means head, the head top, okay, the top portion of the head, the peak, the crown. And the Prasuna means flower, blossomed flower, fully bloomed flower. Okay. And Dhuli means dust. And Dhorani means continuous, the series of. I'll just give you the word meaning. Vidhusara. Vidhusara means uh, dust colored. Okay. Vidhusara means dust colored. Angri means pada. Means both. Rendu kalam. Both the legs. Okay. Pada. And Pitha means Pita Bhuhu. Pita Bhu means Bhumi. Pitha means the place where the seat. Okay, we saw in the first verse. Jatatavi Galajala Pravaha Pavitastale. Pavitastale. The Sthala. Sthala means the place. Okay, the Bhu. Pita Bhu. The Bhumi is the Pita for him, for his dance. Bhujanga Rajamalaya Nibadda Jata Juta. Jata Juta means his jata, okay? It's Nibadda, it is tied. Nibadda means tied. Tied by what? Bhujanga Rajamalaya. Okay, the Bhujanga Raja. Bhujanga Raja is Vasuki, the king of snakes. Bhujanga Raja Mala. By the Mala means the Bhujanga Raja is the Mala, and by that Mala his jata is tied. So you may wonder, already he's around the neck. We saw in the first shloka. How come he went to the head? He goes, maybe he can take many forms. Bhujanga Rajamalaya Nibadda Jata Jutakaha Shriyai Chiraya Jayatam. Jayatam means may it produce. May he produce Chiraya without any further delay, immediately. What? Shriyam, prosperity. Who? Chakora Bandhu Shekaraha, Lord Shiva. May Lord Shiva, without further delay, bless us with prosperity. That is what he is saying in this shloka. Okay, let us see. Angri, I told you. Angri Yugam. Angri Yuga means both the feet. Okay. Pita is the seat. I told you. Bhumi is earth. Now the meaning of the shloka. Sahasralochana is, who is Sahasralochana? Indra is called Sahasralochana. And Prabhuti means Indra, the Devas. And Sahasralochana means the one who has 1,000 eyes. Why is Indra called Sahasralochana? There is a story. So long ago in the past, Brahma created Ahalya. You all know Ahalya, okay? Because you all know Ramayana, you must be knowing Ahalya. So Brahma created Ahalya. How did he create? Out of everything that is the most beautiful in the creation, okay? He took all the beauty in this creation and created Ahalya. And so she was the most beautiful woman. And you can understand that she was not born from a yoni. I mean, she was not delivered. She was not born to parents. She didn't come from a womb. She was just created by Brahma. And and she was the best in beauty and also in all the virtues. Okay? She was best. Then after creating this child, he didn't create a woman, he created a child. After creating her, Brahma wondered who would be the best person to bring her up, to care for her, not bring her up. Someone who has to look after her, no? So he thought of an appropriate person to look after this girl. He thought of Gautama Maharishi because he had all the best virtues and he was a great rishi, very well versed in Shastra and all the Vedas, and a great devotee also. So he called Gautama Maharishi and handed over this girl. It was not an infant, it was a little girl. And he said, you please be the caretaker of this girl. And when she turns young, you know, uh, you bring her back to me. And Gautama Maharishi said, okay. And he took care of this girl. And when she turned young, when she was attained a teenage, and he took her back to Brahma. And Brahma was amazed. Oh my God, this person, he really returned this girl in all her youthfulness. Uh, Generally, if it were the Devas, they wouldn't have returned her. But anyway, he handed over her to Gautama because he had all the virtues. But still, he was surprised because this girl is the most beautiful girl. And still, Gautama returned this girl to Brahma. And Brahma was very, very happy. And he blessed Ahalya that she will always remain young. Okay? Like our Markandeya. In Shiva Purana, we have this Markandeya who is always 16. Like that, here, this Ahalya is also always a very beautiful young lady all her life. And looking at her, all the devas and asuras got attracted, you know, and everybody wanted to possess her. And no, Brahma didn't know what to do. He created her, and he was in trouble, and she was also in pain now. Somebody has to protect her. Now he has to quickly hand her over to someone who is really capable of taking care of her. So Lord Brahma declared that he would give Ahalya to the one who will travel around the earth and come back first. This reminds us of Ganesha's story also. Meanwhile, Rishi Gautamana, he was not interested in all this. He handed over Ahalya and went back to his ashrama. So when he went to his ashrama, he had a Goshala. Then he had a cow which was delivering a calf. Okay, and it is very auspicious, when to watch a cow deliver a calf. It is Mahapunyam. Usually, when the calf is coming out from the womb of the cow, the head comes first, and they will immediately show Deeparadhana because both side is Mukha, and they will do Pradakshina Namaskara and all that. So it is very auspicious to see a cow deliver a calf. So he did Pradakshina Namaskara of the cow and saw the blessings of the cow. And Brahma Deva saw this through his Jnana Drishti. Another version is Narada tells Brahma that Gautama Maharishi did Pradakshina Namaskara of the cow which was delivering a calf. So which is equivalent to going around the earth, the whole Bhumi. Now again Brahma once again called Gautama Maharishi and told him that I had made a promise that I will give Ahalya to the one who goes around the world, around the earth and comes first. But I see you are the one who did it first, so I give Ahalya to you. And Gautama Maharishi marries Ahalya and brings her back to his ashrama. The other gods and rishis, they got jealous, seeing this marriage. They thought this was not fair. And just to appease them, Brahma will give them a gift, Brahmagiri iti, a place. He say, okay, you all go there. Whatever you want, whatever you wish, you will get there, and all your desires will be fulfilled. Um, Sorry. So all your wishes will be fulfilled. So you go. So it was like sending them on a vacation or something. Go all this while you are running after Ahalya. Now you please go and take a break. Forget about her and enjoy. But this Lord Indra would never give up. He got very jealous of Gautama Maharishi. Gautama Maharishi is not a young man. Okay, he's really old, and but he is a rishi. He got jealous and he kept on stalking her. Like he was following Ahalya wherever she went, and he kept an eye on every moment of Gautama Maharishi also. What time he wakes up, when he goes to the river, how long he takes to take bath, and how long he takes to do the Sandhya Vandanam, when he will return to the ashram, and what does he do after Sandhya Vandanam, how long he does the puja, all these things he was making note of everything, all the details. Then one day when he knew for Pakka, whatever Gautama Maharishi does from morning till evening, he hatched a plot. And in order to fulfill his adharmic desire, he took the help of Chandra Bhagavan because he cannot execute his plan alone. He needed help. So he took the help of Chandra Bhagavan and he went and told Chandra Bhagavan, hey, this is what I am planning. I want you to help me. Chandra Bhagavan said, okay, I'll help you. What do you want me to do? He said, you have to come in the form of a cock and you have to wake up Gautama Maharishi in the morning. He said, okay. Chandra Bhagavan did as requested by Indra. Anyway, he's his boss. So early morning, next day, Chandra Bhagavan went early in the morning. Okay, and Gautama Maharishi thought it is dawn and he went for his daily Nitya Snanam to the river. Indra immediately took the form of Gautama Maharishi and went inside the ashram. And he persuaded Ahalya for an intimate relationship. But Ahalya, with the help of she also has Yoga Shakti, with her Yoga Shakti, she knew it is not her husband Gautama, but it is Indra. But then she also got flattered. Indra is also very handsome, and he was praising her and pleasing her and speaking in a very flattery words. He was so charming, and he was requesting her to have an intimate relationship. She got flattered, but she first refuses. She says no. But Indra would not give up. It's a rare opportunity. He wouldn't give up. He kept seducing her, and finally she gave in. She got convinced because she also had a desire, and she agreed for the relationship. Later on, once the desire was satisfied, she regained her senses and she immediately asked Indra to leave. She said, come on, get out. Leave immediately. So immediately Indra tried to leave, but meanwhile, Gautama, who had gone to the river, he sensed that something was not okay. And he returned to the ashram. And he saw Indra leaving. Once he saw Indra leaving, he understood what must have happened because he can also see, he has Jnana Drishti. He saw what happened. And he immediately cursed Ahalya and he cursed Chandra Bhagavan and he also cursed Indra. So he cursed Chandra first, partner in crime. He said you will carry this kalanka all your life. That's why in Chandra, when you look at the moon, there are dark spots. It's a kalanka in Chandra to remind everyone that this fellow misbehaved. This fellow was a partner in crime and not trustworthy fellow. So it is a stain on his character, a defamation. Then he cursed his wife, that she will lose her form. You will become invisible or you will become what? I don't know whether he left in the form of a cat. Maybe. Because in Puranas, there are various Puranas, you know. So in every Purana, there will be some variation. He left in the form of Gautama Maharishi. Then Gautama Maharishi saw Indra. So there are again in this Gautama Maharishi cursing Ahalya, there are again two versions where one she loses her form and becomes invisible, and the other is where she becomes a stone. Okay, and in Ramayana we see that she is in the form of a stone, maybe a stone which is invisible. It could be, we can mix both the curses in various different versions are there. We can mix them both. And Rama could see the invisible. Huh? And he touches her with his feet. Okay. And he also says, unless Lord Vishnu comes to this place and sets his foot, till such time, we have to repent for whatever you have done and do Bhagavad Japa, Bhagavad Dhyanam. So he curses her like that. I'm yawning a lot today. I'm sorry. Then Gautama cursed Indra. This is why we started the story. Gautama cursed Indra, saying your whole body will be covered with which you are crazy about, with which you sought always, and you will lose that which is required to unite yourself with what you are crazy about. So what does that mean? That means he cursed Lord Indra that his body will be filled with vaginas, and also that he will lose his male organ. So cursing all three, Gautama left the Himalayas for his tapas. So since then, Chandra had Kalanka, and Ahalya, poor Ahalya also became a stone there, and Indra became a joke for everyone. He couldn't show himself anywhere. He couldn't go anywhere. People were laughing at him. And he kept on hiding from all, but he couldn't hide from everyone. So he finally disappeared. He hid somewhere. And seeing this, and if Indra disappears, then again, Asuras are ready to attack. So it is not good for the Devas. So they all went and prayed to Lord Shiva. And first they always first run to Brahma, okay? Brahma is Devas, Brahmadeva. He is the Lord of the Devas. They went to Brahma, and Brahma, of course, come, let's go to Shiva. Then they all went to Shiva. And Shiva, out of Karunya, he will convert all the female vaginas and he transformed them into eyes. And that is how Lord Indra came to be known as Asralochana. This story my grandmother told me when I was 9-year-old. She told, I remember this very well. We were making, we used to have this grinding stone for making this powder, arisi maavu. So at that time she was, I don't know what the context was. She suddenly told me this story. Then later, of course, Ahalya was relieved from the curse when Lord Rama came to the ashrama and she regained her form. And meanwhile, Gautama also will come there, and all the devas and Mahavishnu also will bless her. That bless Gautama that he will also become young. So it is not fair to have Ahalya who is having, who is forever have beauty and forever in her youthful condition, and Gautama as an old man. So they will bless Gautama also. It is there in Ramayana. In Ramayana, they all bless that Gautama also will regain his youthfulness, and they live. Gautama happily accepts Ahalya. That is another beautiful thing there. And they lived happily forever. It is there in Ramayana. Brahma then blessed everyone and everybody back home. Okay. So Indra and other devas They are, okay, the context is Indradi Devas. Indra, one who has Sahasralochana, and also the other Devas, they are all worshipping Lord Shiva. You know, now we have come to the shloka. Okay. So this Indra and other Devas are worshipping Lord Shiva by bowing down their heads. And all of them are standing in a line, an unending line. Okay. Not only Devas, but although we can assume that Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnaras, everybody is there. Okay. And they all have adorned their Shekhara, their head, with lovely fragrant flowers, Suna. Okay. And the flowers have dhuli, pollen, dust. Dhuli is dust. And this pollen, this dust falls on the ground where Shiva is dancing. And this dust is falling continuously. Okay. There's so much of pollen is there. And the earth, Bhu, which is the pita on which Shiva is dancing with his feet, that is Angri, is covered by this continuous flow of pollen, dust from the flowers of the Devas and other celestial beings. So the Bhumi on which Shiva is dancing has this pollen showered everywhere. It's covered everywhere. And he has Bhujanga Rajamala. Vasuki is the Bhujanga Raja, king of snakes, and his jata is tied by the snake mala. Bhujanga Raja Malaya Nibaddha Jata Jutakapa. Jata Juta Dhara He Jai Jai Shiva Shankara. Bhajan is there. Jata Juta Dhara. So one who has jata, which is juta, which is twisted. Jata Juta. And may this Chakora Bandhu Shekara. Chakora Bandhu Shekara is the word which refers to Shiva. Shiva's name is Chakora Bandhu Shekara. So one who has the Chakora Bandhu on his Shekara, on his crown, on his head. So what is that? Chakora Bandhu means what? Chakora is a bird. Okay, a bird. This bird is believed to drink the beams of the moon, rays of the moon. Okay, it loves the rays of the moon. So this Chakora Bandhu means the bird, the Chakora bird, which gets attracted to the moon. Okay, so it is the Bandhu. It's related to the moon. So Chakora Bandhu Shekara, in other words, moon. The moon Shekara, Chandra Shekara. Chakora Bandhu Shekara means Chandra Shekara. The one who has moon on his Shekara, on his head, on his crown, Shriyai Chiraya Jayatam. Shriyai Chiraya Jayatam. Medua Pesa. So may Lord Shiva give us Shriyam, prosperity. When Chiraya means immediately, without making any delay, may Lord Shiva bless us with prosperity. Jayata means may he create an earth. That is the meaning. May he produce, may he bless with prosperity. So this is the meaning of this shloka. Do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you just type. Then I can recite the shloka for you. Any doubts, ma? No, I think no doubts. Okay. So I will just complete the class and I will give you the. Yes, Sudha? Om. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Ah.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Srividya.